Alright, hello everybody, this is Nick from thearcadehunters.com. Welcome you to 880 Jupiter Park Drive, and this is in unit number 6 in Jupiter, Florida. This is the Pinball Dudes. I was just here recently and they were saying, oh, we're doing a tournament. I said, really? Doing a tournament? I said, yeah, we're doing one tomorrow. I ended up coming back. I got 6th place in the tournament out of over, it was like 50 people that came in. The owner, Eric, here runs the place. He is a authorized stern distributor. So we're going to open up inside and check out just some of the stock that they have here at the Pinball Dudes. You can see they have the official banners that they had when you buy the games. He's got these over here, these cool little light boxes of Fantastic from Williams and a Gottlieb Surf Champ. And there's an original playfield for the Monster Bash from Williams. So you can see here, these were all set up for the tournament that they did on Saturday. They did a 4 strikes tournament. Over here he's got a multicade set up over here. You can follow, I'll leave all the descriptions for their website. So over here we have the first game that just got an update yesterday as I do this. This is the Munsters Pro Edition. Very nice. There's the zap button on there. Let's see if I can get Herman. There's Herman. See, it's got this. Now this is the Pro one. You're going to be seeing the premium one in just a bit. Over here we have Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast. This is the Pro model. Very nice. Love this game. You shoot it right up there in the middle.
What? Are you dead or something?
Sounds like they took something from Elvira. Very nice game. Over here, a game that surprised the hell out of me because I ended up getting the Grand Champion on it during the tournament. This is the Pro model of Deadpool. They went through and they updated the code. There's a whole bunch of new features like over there where Wolverine is. Hopefully I can get a decent shot of him over here. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's Wolvie. But right there, there's that little spinner that's right there. If you rip that spinner enough times, there's an Adamantium Rage mode, or Berserker Rage mode it's called. And you can just sit there and rip the spinner and gets a ton of extra points. And there's the little Deadpool that bobs up and down. A little katana that you like to put the balls into for your multi-ball. And as he says, yes, at least it's not another movie theme pin. Great game, a lot of people are having fun with it. Another game that finally got to play a bit of, and I got number 3 on the machine, is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the Pro model. There's the orb shot that you can shoot. In the Pro model, it's a standard one. In the premiums and the LEs, it actually will open up, and Groot in the middle has his mouth that opens up, and you can lock the balls inside of his mouth, and he'll spit them out for the multi-ball. And there is a magnet over there for the for Magnaforce. It says with really cool. Definitely made the code has definitely made this game a lot better. The extra cherry bomb multi-ball that you get for completing 4 of the objectives in the middle. Over here is a Star Wars Pro model from our good friend Mr. Steve Ritchie, who, as I film this tonight, is going to be the official reveal of Black Knight 3000, I still like to call it. I think it's a Sword of Rage or something like that. See, there's the little TIE fighter that's on the coil that shakes, and the little Death Star that's over there, and the cool little screen. Definitely is a Steve Ritchie game with all the ramps and stuff that you have to shoot. A lot of fun. We have, there it is in black and white. It is the Munsters Premium Edition. And there you go. Why is it premium? Check that out. Owner Eric here, when I came in on Friday, he had a second Munsters that was out, and he's like, oh yeah, that already got sold. The guy came in and picked it up. They'll sell you games brand new right out of the box. See some of the different things that are in this. It's got, well, obviously it's in black and white, so. But this the mini playfield's really cool. I think it does like a different thing with the diverter on the ramp. Unfortunately, this was like the worst game in the tournament. I ended up getting 2 strikes on both Munsters, the premium and the LE. And one that is really cool. Let's get a zoom in on it. Check that out. I was watching videos of them boxing these up at the factory. This is Star Trek. This is the final voyage. Yeah, see the brand new machines that they, the last run of Star Trek Pro that they're making over at Stern in Chicago. It's the final run that they're doing. So if you get one of the newer in-box Star Treks, they might have that little logo on it. It says Final Voyage. Very cool. They also did something similar with the Mustang models over in, was it Grandy, North Carolina at Flippers. The guy David had one of the Mustang Pros that was, they did a special, I forget how many machines they did, but they were built on the birthday of the Ford Mustang. And they actually had that thing on there that said this game was built on whatever was like 2015 for the anniversary of the Ford Mustang. And over here we have Family Guy from Pat Lawler. Another beautiful game that people have been, all the collectors have been scarfing this up. And over there is the mini Stewie pinball playfield. A lot of people will know that this is the first version that they did, and then it's like a year or 2 later they ended up rerunning it as Shrek. And what's funny is you can actually put the code for Shrek into a Family Guy and vice versa and play. It's the same exact layout. I was surprised how, you know, looking at a Shrek and how, like, instead of Meg, it's Gingerbread Man, M-A-N, and Shrek and Donkey and stuff like that that they used for the different things. Instead it's Stewie's Pinball, it's the Donkey Pinball. And over here is a Metallica Pro. It's the LED edition. And this is running some of the amazing mods in it from our friend Joe over at Pinball Graphics, or Pin Graphics. See, it's got some mirror side art blades. And over here, this is one of Joe's creations. Is he's got the extra edition for the snake. So usually in the game that's just the snake, but then he has the part up here and the little decal that goes up there to look like it completes the snake ramp. Really cool. And there's Sparky hanging out over there. Another great game, especially after all the code updates. Made it really good. And another John board game, we have The Walking Dead with a color DMD in it. It makes it look really, really nice. It looks really sharp. And he's got some of the art blades on it. I don't know if those are the official ones or the ones from Joe. They look official, I'm not sure. Joe's look official too, but here's the well walker. And then the prison that you shoot and try to open up the doors. All these were set incredibly challenged for the tournament that we were doing. And over here we got an Addams Family. It's got like 2 Addams Family machines here. Got the original topper on it. Looks like they got to go through and it's got some LEDs. So you'll see some people will light up the swamp over there because it was never lit. They'll put some stuff on the thing, but this looks pretty stock. Except they look like they put some LEDs into it. Highest selling pinball game ever made. And next to it we got the Batman The Dark Knight. Very nice. Another George Gomez designed game. Over there it looks like Batman fell off. Have to put him back on. Probably got shaken off during the tournament. You got the little Batmobile ramp. Little Joker. And over here this is number 425. This is one of the limited edition Ghostbusters. Very cool with the extra additional topper. There's a little Stay Puft over there. Let's see if I can get the Ecto goggles over there. It just says Stern Pinball on it. But there'll be like little ghosts that you can see through it, and you'll, yeah, it's a Ghostbuster logo. You'll be able to hit it I'll knock it through. Slimer standing out over there. What's really cool about this one, it has a subway ramp that they call it, so you shoot up the playfield, and it will go down this, it says 14th Street, and actually goes down into the playfield. It's really cool. It actually goes through the, in the Pro model, it's a diverter ramp that shoots up the ramp for the diverter and the, that one left ramp share the same thing. And there's the containment facility that's an actual toy instead of a, I think it's just like a piece of plastic with the two lights on it. And then there's the river of slime that they added in. A lot of people have been online. This is one that a lot of people asked for the code update. It's pretty good for me. And also, yeah, I have to mention, since the premium and the LEs use these new magnet slingshots in it that screw with your ball. It's really cool. Over here, it's not turned on, it's not plugged in actually, is a George Gomez. This is Corvette. This is his first machine that he ever designed while he was at Williams. Did this for the, I think it was the 45th anniversary of Corvette. You'll have to correct me. Very nice. Here's a game that they were doing a tournament on for, the guy's name is Nick Flair. He's one of the Florida State pinball champions. This is one of his favorite games, is Jurassic Park. He's got this running on the, I think it's pinballcodes.com, has their update kit on it, so it changes up the rules a little bit, makes it a little more challenging. If you've ever played this game, you'll know this came out right after the Addams Family, so a lot of modes were added into this game. But the problem in the original is you always start off with Stampede, and it always goes in order. So the one, when they did this code revision, they changed it so you get different, it'll light up a random one instead of having to do the same thing over and over again. That was back when Data East used to advertise which game would come out next. So they said, you know, coming soon, the Last Action Hero. Got a Terminator 2 Judgment Day over here, looking very nice, very sharp. It's got carrot flippers in it. I like to call those carrot flippers because those were the ones that they used to use on Bugs Bunny's Birthday Ball and a couple of other games. Like, I think Dr. Dude used those. Call the 1-800 number for the Terminator fan club. And over here is a Batman. Everything over here is stuff that they have getting worked on. Some, like an Atari pole position over there. A card whiz from Gottlieb. It's really cool. It's got the topper on it. You never get to see the toppers for Batman. Never get to see Batman a lot. I used to play this in, I think they had one in Disney World at one of the arcades that I stayed at. Very cool. And over here, they've got, they have some of their electromechanical games. They got a Knight Rider, Dealer's Choice. This is Bally Trophy Bowler over here. Let's go check it out over here. He's got a Kiss and a Playboy up there that they're working on. This was just brought in from a trade, a home use only Star Trek. It's got a Batman 66 Premium right there in the box. Can't see which one this is, but as you can see, since you can come here, there's Star Wars Pro. I think there's an Iron Maiden over here, and a couple of other games, Black Knight 2000. Or regular, this is regular, original Black Knight. The original Black Knight. Over here under wraps is a Dungeons and Dragons from Bally. And these two guys are just been sold. We've got a Spider-Man. Very nice. This is an original Spider-Man. We've got the cool, the webbing art kit on it. And a beautiful, I wish I could have shown you this when it was, before they folded it up, because they sold this beautiful Tales of the Arabian Nights. This game has been going absolutely bonkers with people trying to get Tales of the Arabian Nights. And over here, two games that he's working on. We got Special Forces. Special Force. Those forces. See, they're working on it right now. And a taxi that the owner brought in to have it refurbished. Supposedly been sitting in a barn for a part of its life, so it's gonna take a while to get it back in action, but these guys got the skills, they can do it. Over here we got a Wizard of Oz. This is the Ruby Red 75th Anniversary Edition. They recently announced at one of their one of the trade shows in Texas that they're going to be doing another, I think, like a final run of 200 Wizard of Oz machines that are going to be the Yellow Brick Road Edition. And our friend Joe from Pin Graphics is doing the side art blades for all of them. So I wonder if they'll author that for owners of Wizard of Oz for the previous editions. See these ones added in the rainbow targets, the little the lollipops on them. And over here, this is, let's see what number, 742 of 800 limited edition Star Wars. Ooh. This one has a lot of extra features in it. It has the warp ramp over there that you shoot and you loop around and around. Looks like, I don't know if that X-wing is added in. I think that's added in. I know the Millennium Falcon comes with the machine, but this has, like, I like this little save ramp. It has "May the Force be with you" laser printed on it. Looks really nice. I still have yet to blow up the Death Star. It's one thing that I want to do. Anytime if I ever see a LE or a premium of Star Wars, I never really play the game. I just try to blow up the Death Star. First time I actually was really playing the game was at the tournament, and I did pretty good. I got the Princess Leia champion. Got an Aerosmith Pro Edition over here. Recently went through and changed up all the code in the game, so when I played it in the tournament, this is the game that knocked me out. I was used to playing the Rats in the Cellar mode to try to light the where it says rats right there. That's added in with the little 3D printed model of the rat. And you can usually rip the spinner and get a shitload of points, but they obviously took that out because people were abusing it. It's got the smart button on there. Love the blue trim of the cabinet. The cabinet came out really nice. Over here not working is a Nascar. Another one from Pat Law that you saw at the other arcade that we took you on a video tour of at the Play Money. And some of the electromechanicals. Over here we got Gottlieb Super Score. A Bally Star Trek. Very nice Bally Star Trek. This was on during the tournament as a free play game. They have Gold Bowl down there. Far Out. Royal Guard, Funland, Baseball, and the Sky Jump is also over there. So he's got the Miss Pac-Man up there, Bally Playboy. Over here we can see all the games that he's got in the box. Star Wars, Iron Maiden, Munsters, another Munsters. And then he's got the topper for Spider-Man that they're going to put on here. So, very nice stuff. So guys, if you want to check out this place for yourself, if you're in the Jupiter, Florida area, you can give these guys a call, the Pinball Dudes. Owner's name is Eric, really nice guy. Come on down. If you guys are in the market for a machine, if you live in Florida, they will deliver anywhere in Florida. They'll also do service calls and stuff like that. They also buy, sell, and trade games, so there's an old game that you've got, or if you just want to add something onto your current collection, you can come down here, check out these guys, check out the Pinball Dudes in Jupiter, Florida. Alright everybody, this is Nick from the Arcade Hunters. I am here with Eric. He is one of the owners of the Pinball Dudes here in Jupiter, Florida. Eric, great to meet you again.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
So tell the folks at home, tell us a bit about what you do here.
We've been a small company for the past 4 years, just buying and selling games online mainly. And then we kind of got big enough to where we need a location. So 5 months ago, we opened up the store in Jupiter, Florida, and ever since then things have been moving real fast, and it's been a lot of fun.
So what was the first game for you that got you into pinball?
The first game was Gorgar.
Gorgar?
Yeah,
That one with the talking, man.
Oh, that was
That's
it,
a
man.
big game for a lot of people.
Yeah, 12 years ago I bought it. I actually bought it from Fred, which is the guy that helps me do service now.
Yeah. Fred's right. You'll see Fred in the background of the other video when we shoot it.
Yeah, that's too funny.
So, what made you say, like, I got it? You had, obviously, how many did you have in the collection before you said to yourself, you know, I want to make this my living, I want to do this?
I don't know. It really, I had over 25 in my stock for a while, but just buying and turning games on the side, and it started making more money than my normal job. So I was like, yeah, I might need to start focusing on what makes money. So we started doing this, and that kind of grew the habit into the business.
So what would you say, you know, I love to say to people, if I could give you 3 games, and you're stranded on a deserted island. And here's the thing, I'm going to make it even better. You don't have to fix any of the games. They're going to stay pristine, so it could be like a game that you love, that maybe it's a... Because I know for a lot of people out there that, just play pinball machines rather than working on the games. There's a difference of working on the games. If it's harder to work on, more of a challenge. But any 3 games you could take on a deserted island.
That's
Which
tough.
one?
Attack from Mars would be number 1. That's
One of mine.
That's my grail. I've had it for 8 years.
Mhm.
It's actually the only game I've never sold.
Yeah.
So that's a fun fact.
It's never
for you
going
there.
anywhere.
Other than that, I would probably go AC/DC, and then probably Iron Maiden.
Nice.
I mean, I used to like a lot of the games, but I mean, it's just the newer stuff really takes my attention.
It's that new music.
That's what it
What do
is.
you think it's like that they're doing now that they haven't done before, especially with like the brand new, all the new monitors and stuff like that? What's some of the stuff that you like that you see that they're coming out with?
I mean, the monitors is good for business. As far as the playing wise, I mean, it's nice, but most time players aren't going to look at it. The people playing with you will look at it. I mean, I like the new software setup and everything that they're putting in these games. People hate it, but I mean, it's almost foolproof outside the node boards. I mean, they do have a couple boo-boos here and there, but the new software, if it has an issue, it turns off the feature, so you don't need fuses, you don't need a lot of that stuff. So I like a lot of the new software that at least Stern's doing on all their games.
Now, do you notice that from when people come in to check out the showroom and they see like, oh, I never saw these things. I'm like, this is all new to me and stuff like that on machines.
Yeah, the big screen is a huge selling point on the Sterns. I mean, people walk in, they're like, oh man, how new is this game? Because they see the difference in the screen and they think it's, a huge age difference. It's not. But yeah, the big screen's really blowing the customers
Exactly.
away.
What would you say was like one of the best sellers for you? Because you are a distributor for Stern, so they can come in and just buy a machine. They don't even have to see it. They can just take it right out of the box and just take it with them.
Yeah, I mean, Munsters did really well. I mean, we became a distributor 3.5 months ago, and the game we've sold the most of would be Munsters. I mean, it did really well, but Maiden's pretty close. Maiden's a very, very popular game. If we were becoming a distributor when Maiden came out, I'm sure that would have been our number 1 seller. But by the time we got in, most of the excitement was done with Maiden.
Mm-hmm. But, man, when they keep updating that machine, it is friggin' amazing. So we're actually doing this video a couple of hours before they do the official unveiling for Sword of Rage for the new Black Knight, and I can tell that's going to be another one that's going to be pretty insane over here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that game's going to be a knockout of the park.
I can't wait to play it once you guys get it.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we should have it in probably a week and a half. At most 2 weeks, we'll have pros here, and then the LEs will be about 2 weeks after that.
and they'll be gone.
Oh, without a doubt, I ordered over 20.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to sell fast.
Because I know that's a game that a lot of people have fond memories of. I remember playing 2000 at an arcade with my father and I my father really got me into pinball, and 2000 was one that we played a lot along with some of the Data East games like Star Wars and Rocky and Bullwinkle, and Back to the Future was one that was one of my. That's one game that if I have to get one from my father. If you're watching it, Dad, that's the one, is Back to the Future. I know it's a 2-ramp game, not much to it, but that's the game that my dad wants, so.
That's a good game. That's a very popular game to sell. Very
I know
popular
they
now.
don't last long.
No.
Back to the Future and like the original Star Wars doesn't last long.
They're very, very.
It's just those
sought after.
So, Eric, I have to thank you very much for having me here. Thank you for your time, showing us some.
Anytime, you guys are more than welcome. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Be sure to check them out. I'm going to leave all the social media stuff for you guys, so you guys can check out the Pinball Dudes here in Jupiter, Florida. Once again, I am Nick from the Arcade Hunters. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.